Are first-party controllers better than third-party controllers? Your Microsoft Elite, your DualSense Edge when that gets delivered, and even stock factory OEM controllers from Microsoft, PlayStation, and Nintendo. Are these controllers built to a higher quality control standard than Scuf, AIM, Battle Beaver, Hex, Razer, Megamods, Nacon, Turtle Beach, Cinch, and Hyper, just to name a few that I've tested on the channel? Do they carry a longer warranty period? Do you have more solid customer support from Microsoft than you would some little janky outposts like Scuf or AIM?
This is your controller captain. We've reached 6,900 feet. Go ahead and start flicking the sticks and mollywhopping the back paddles.
You don't like back paddles? How about those rear buttons?
We've tested almost 100 custom and premium controllers, and we're only at the beginning. You need a thumbstick guide or tutorial on how to overclock your controller?
Check out the controller playlist.
Bing bong.
Controller captain out.
Well, first of all, I want to remove a lot of confusion around this topic. There is actually two kind of third-party controllers. There is the ones that start life as a factory stock controller and then are disassembled and customized from that stock platform. And this is the majority of custom controllers that have a builder online. So AIM, Scuf, Battle Beaver, Hex, Hyper, Cinch, Megamods. If you can customize it on their website, facts are they start with a factory stock DualSense controller or Xbox Series gamepad, disassemble it, which is relatively simple to do yourself. You can actually purchase individual parts or components from a company called Extreme Rate on Amazon and customize these controllers yourself if you have a little bit of DIY knowledge, and a stock candidate gamepad to start with. So there's those third-party controllers, which is the majority of them, which start with a factory OEM controller because they do have a licensed contract, a written out contract with Microsoft and PlayStation. I know this for a fact because a custom controller company that I was in correspondence with, getting a unit sent for review, lost their contract with Sony and now only carries Xbox and Nintendo controllers on their website. Then you have the third-party controllers like the Victrix Gambit, like the Razer Wolverine series, or shit, any of the Razer controllers, the Nacon controllers, the Astro C40, the Turtle Beach controllers. These are all built in-house by those companies and do not share any components besides some minor things like maybe a share and options button here and there. All in all, they use a different shell, so it's a different ergonomic shape in your hand. They use different components. At the end of the day, they are different controllers at their core fundamental levels. So here's what I will say. In the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, it kind of started to break the trend in the early 2000s, there was a huge stigma around getting third-party controllers like Madcatz or Logitech, that they were janky, cheap, ghetto, they're gonna break on you. Not only were they not better than the factory stock controllers, but they were actually a step down. There's something that you would give to your secondary player, your buddy that just needs a gamepad. Fast forward to 2022 and that is not the case. And as far as warranties, here's the real humdinger, fondle me in the ringer. A standard Xbox controller has a 3-month warranty or 90 days. A standard PlayStation 5 DualSense controller carries a 1-year warranty, same as the console. But if anyone watching this video has ever tried to contact Microsoft or Sony to activate a warranty or make a claim for a standard controller, or shit, even their premium line like their Elite controllers, which are again $180 unit, please share your experience down there in the comment section below, but I'll go ahead and paraphrase for you or basically summarize your experience. It hasn't been savory and most likely you didn't get the warranty actually honored. It's almost as if they don't really have a warranty in place. But luckily we live in a consumer world where you purchase this controller through a third-party vendor like Walmart or Amazon, and luckily they do honor their warranties, no questions asked, and will provide a refund practically instantaneously. You just apply for a refund on Amazon or take it to the Walmart customer service counter and be like, hey, this thing's broken, stick drift right out of the box. They swap it out for you real quick. But if you're trying to go through Microsoft or Sony, just get out of town, Charlie Brown. It's not happening. As where these custom controller companies offer generally a 3-month, 6-month, 1-year, or lifetime warranty, but it is a lot more likely that you will get that honored and validated because they are a smaller company and you can get customer service on the phone and talk to a person directly, not going through several chat transcripts of customer support bots, leading you directly back full loop into a frustration. Like I mentioned, a stock Microsoft controller offers a 3-month warranty, and a lot of these custom controller companies, for example, AIM Controllers offers a lifetime warranty. Granted, it doesn't include stick drift because again, they're not their thumbstick modules. They didn't make them in-house. They source a stock controller which has those Alps potentiometer thumbsticks that we know and don't love. So they're not going to offer coverage on a part or component that isn't theirs. It just, they didn't even touch it during the assembly process. But as far as quality control and warranty, absolutely not. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Third-party controllers usually have a better warranty and much better quality control because there was an actual man or woman with real fingers, human skin, touching your controller during the assembly process, because these companies build to order. That's why there's an online builder, and then there's what's called a lead time, usually a few weeks to a few months while your controller's being built. You get emails updating you on the process. Hey, your controller's been completed and is being quality checked by Marta. It'll be shipped out by Chris next week. So when you buy one of these custom controllers, not only are you getting a longer extended warranty, but you're also getting a human being that has disassembled that controller, and then when they reassemble it with the new paddles and the clicky face buttons and the swappable thumbstick modules and the mouse-like triggers, all that good stuff, they test it. They plug it into a console and they test it to make sure it works. And then we get into an even bigger issue, and that is the fact that controllers like the DualSense Edge or currently the Microsoft Elite line are mass-produced by machine in an assembly line with no human being interaction, human QC check, quality control check. So something like $170 Elite Series 2, I mean, granted I have the core right here, but you know what the black Series 2 looks like. You've seen it 100 times on the channel. That controller is held to the same exact quality control standards, which are pretty much non-existent, as a standard Xbox Series controller, which is currently about $45 on Amazon for a brand new one from Microsoft. Okay, so we've already deciphered that there is no better warranty system or quality control with controllers leaving the Microsoft or Sony factory versus custom third-party controllers. So what about performance? So you got the Microsoft Elite that literally has all the same features as any other premium customer pro controller, minus the adjustable thumbstick tension. That's actually pretty rare in the controller game. Now, something that I have noticed is a lot of these third-party controllers that are completely different from the ground up, like the Razer and the Astro and the Victrix Gambit, are Xbox wired controllers. Have you noticed that? That is because Sony rarely, if ever, hosts wired-only controllers. Looking back to the PlayStation 4 and even 3 generation, Sony likes to have licensed wireless controllers. For example, the upcoming Victrix Gambit BFG is a wireless pro controller for the PS5. That is pre-ordered and will be delivered launch day and reviewed. Very excited about that. As we're with Xbox, because of the architecture of how the consoles work, it does allow for a lot more compatibility with controllers. Granted, they have to be wired because Microsoft will not give them the rights to use what is called Xbox Wireless, which is their proprietary dedicated wireless technology. It is not 2.4, it is not 5 gigahertz, it is not Bluetooth. It is what's called Xbox Wireless. It's its own specific RF frequency, so it doesn't get interference from other devices connected in your room. But Microsoft is so stingy with this technology, they have yet to disclose to the public what frequency band it is. So third-party companies can't make adapters for them because it's their own patented technology, Xbox Wireless. So they will allow controllers to be plugged into the USB suck hole on your console, but not to connect via Xbox Wireless. As we're on PlayStation, Sony chooses to not allow controllers compatibility, period, even though the DualShock 4 on PS4 and the DualSense on the PlayStation 5 both use Bluetooth technology, not some kind of proprietary technology like Xbox Wireless. But Sony actually blocks out other Bluetooth devices from being paired up if they do not pay for that compatibility. There's been several times I've tried to link up some janky little Bluetooth gamepad and it hasn't been recognized because Sony doesn't want it linked up to their console, period, wired or wireless. I know I'm kind of all over the place in this video. This is freeform as all of my videos are. I just open up the gums and let words slip out. But I did want to drop the key point that things have changed since the late 80s, early 90s, where third-party gamepads were sacks of crap and first-party OEM options were the way to go. That really isn't the case anymore. Coming directly from somebody that has tested well over 100 controllers, several of which are OEM factory controllers and several of which are third-party, custom, pro, or premium controllers, there really is no performance or reliability or warranty gap, and if there is, it actually leans towards the third-party controllers. You Stallions and Stallionettes have a fantastic afternoon. Drop in the comment section below any premium or custom controllers you would like showcased or reviewed on this channel, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. If you enjoyed the video, liking it helps it to get seen by more gamers. This information will reach in a system as well, which in turn helps me grow this little channel, which I do greatly appreciate. Subscribe for more content like this. I cover news in the gaming community and industry, tutorials helping you get set up streaming and YouTubing, as well as honest gaming product reviews, keyboards, mice, headsets, controllers, mics, chairs, etc. There are some hefty exclusive discount codes found only in the description of my videos and only for the audience here at Gamer Heaven. I have links to all my other platforms and socials in the description below. To get in touch with myself and the Stallions and Stallionettes of Gamer Heaven, join the community Discord, and check me out at twitch.tv where I go live every other leap year on a blue moon if it falls into an odd calendar number, and my pH balance is on point. Just kidding, starting June I'm going to be live streaming a lot. Thanks for watching. This has been AK40 Kevin hosting Gamer Heaven, and I'll see you tomorrow because I upload daily, all the time, 60% of the time, sometimes most of the time. Peace.